everyone. In this video, let us discuss about how to do POS tagging with the Keras. So we all know what is POS tagging, right? So part of speech tagging, right? So this is what we are trying to understand in today's session, right? So let me teach you how to do that. Here I have used POS tagger using Keras and also a bidirectional LSTM layer, right? So I have imported NLTK and then I have downloaded this tree bank and then tagged underscore sentences is equal to nltk.corpus.treebank and dot tagged underscore sentence, right? So this is what I have done. And now we have to restructure the data a bit. So I'm going to separate the words from the tags, right? So I have imported NumPy as NP, and let us also see how a sequence looks like, right? So before training a model, we need to split the data into training and testing data. So that is what we are going to do now. From sklearn.model underscore selection import train underscore test underscore split, right? So once I do that, what I'm doing, Keras can also work with the numbers, not with the words or tags, right? So let's assign to each word a unique integer, right? And a tag, right? So for word and tag, a unique integer. So we are computing a set of unique words and tags and then transforming it in a list and transforming it in basically a list over here, and we are indexing them in a dictionary, right? These dictionaries are the word vocabulary and the tag vocabulary, right? So we will also add a special value for padding, right? I'm also adding this padding, the sequences, and also another one for unknown words, that is OOV. What is OOV? Out of vocabulary, right? So now let us convert the word data set into integer data set, right? So I'm converting the word data set into the integer data set, right? Okay. And then basically what I'm doing now is I'm converting the data set into integer data set. Not only that, and also both the words and the tags, right? And also both the words and the tags. So now you can see that Keras can only deal with fixed size sequences. So what we have to do, we have to pad pad to the right all the sequences with a special value 0, right? So we have to pad it with the special value 0 as the index and pad. So as the corresponding word to the length of the longest sequence in the data set, right? So let us compute the maximum length of all the sequences. And here I'm getting output as 271. So now we can use Keras pad underscore sequences. So from keras.preprocessing.sequence import pad underscore sequences, right? So here what I have done is we need an embedding layer that computes a word vector model for our words. So word embedding means we have an idea about it. And then also we need a LSTM layer with a bidirectional modifier. So bidirectional modifier inputs to the LSTM the next values in the sequence, not just the previous, right? Not just the previous, right? And we need to set the return underscore sequences is equal to true over here. So you can see over here, right? So what I have done here is basically I'm writing return underscore sequences equal to true. So this parameter, so that the LSTM outputs a sequence, not only the final value, right? After the LSTM layer, we need a dense layer or fully connected layer that picks the appropriate POS tag. So since this dense layer needs to run on each element of the sequence, I have added this time distributed modifier. So from keras.models, I have imported sequential. From layers, I have imported dense, LSTM, input layer, bidirectional, time distributed, embedding, activation. And from optimizers, I have imported Adam, right? So this is the result I'm getting. I'm getting it as this one. So there is one more thing we have to do before training. We have to transform the sequences of tags to sequences of one hot encoded tags, right? This is what the dense layer outputs. So this is what I'm writing the function as. This is the function that will do it, right? So now let us see like how this one hot encoded tag look like, right? So the moment, this is what we were waiting for, the training the model. Now we are fitting with the training sequences, right? So let us now evaluate the model on the data that we have kept aside for testing, right? So that is what we are doing now. Now, in case here the accuracy what I'm getting is 99%. So there is a catch. A lot of success is because there is a lot of padding, and padding is really easy to get it right. So now let us take two sentences. I have taken running is very important for me. I was running every day for a month, right? So now let us transform them into padded sequence of word IDs, right? And once I do that, let us try to make the predictions now. So when I predict that, like it is actually pretty hard because we need to do the reverse operation for to underscore categorical, right? So this is how the prediction now. This is how the prediction now looks like, right? So this is what I have defined logits to tokens, and like you can see that this is what actually it looked like. Now we are fairly acquainted with the Penry-Bank tag set by now, and we are probably disappointed with the result. So what is basically wrong over here? For most of the sentences, the largest pad is actually the padding tokens. These are really easy to guess. So hence the super high performance we are getting, right? So now let us write custom accuracy that ignores the paddings, right? So from keras import backend sk. Now let us retrain adding the ignore underscore class underscore accuracy metric at the compile stage, right? So once I do it, now let us retrain it. Okay, so once we retrain it, now I have stopped the training, and here you can see that I'm trying to make the predictions over here. So here I have ignored the ignore underscore accuracy, right? So that is what I have done. Now let us see how the model actually performs, right? So now you can see that the results are actually better than the previous one, and they can also made it better, right? So here I have implemented POS using keras as well as bidirectional LSTM. Hope it is clear to you. Thank you.